My Christian brothers and sisters often refer to this video, claiming that Christ took revenge on Ahmed Deedat for speaking against him by making him bedridden for almost 10 years, unable to move or eat. In response to this, I would like to say two things. First, if Christ really wanted to take revenge, wouldn't he have done so immediately when Ahmed Deedat first started speaking against him? And second, you believe that Christ is a loving, merciful, and forgiving God. Then how does this narrative fit in? How does a loving and forgiving God suddenly become vengeful and punishing? Isn't this the very argument you use against our belief in God? So are you saying that Christ, whom you worship, is so jealous, so vengeful, and so narrow-minded that he would punish a person for 10 years over a minor issue? Now the question arises, why did Ahmed Deedat pass away in such a condition? The simplest answer to this is that Allah wanted to elevate his status. Just as Prophet Ayub, peace be upon him, endured even greater hardships, people, out of disgust, abandoned him in a place where trash was thrown because his body had been afflicted with disease, to the extent that worms began to appear in his flesh. Yet, did he ever speak against God? No. This was purely the will of Allah, who tests his chosen ones in unique ways to raise their ranks. Another point to consider is that perhaps, during his lifetime of preaching, Ahmed Deedat may have had some shortcomings. Maybe a trace of pride entered his heart, or he began to feel that his intellect and arguments were unmatched. These are things that Allah does not favor. So, to ensure that his efforts were not diminished, and that he received his full reward in the hereafter, Allah placed him in that trial. The remarkable thing is that even in that illness, he never stopped serving Islam. This is the key lesson for us. His suffering was, in reality, a divine blessing, an elevation of his status in the sight of Allah.